This is Brute, and today I'm going to be playing Primal Planet. This game plays similarly to Hollow Knight, or Metroid, and classified as a Metroidvania, a combination of Metroid and Castlevania, even though I think Castlevania is very different from Metroid. Well, let's check it out. So we're the old man with the stick. We've got a young child, we've got a wife, and we're doing pretty good for ourselves. We can even have little dinosaur friends. We've got a lot to look forward to in life. But I do think our wife is the best girl. She's also the only girl. But the mean old T-Rex will have none of that. So in a typical old man fashion, we trip. And we get separated from our family. From the best girl. And that's Primal Planet. So let's get started. This game also has local co-op, but if you don't have any friends, anybody else in your life, they'll become a dinosaur, like they should. So there seems to be a vine trap to the left here, and there's lots of secret areas, but more often than not, you'll get crafting material in them. Sometimes you get XP, sometimes you get unlocks, but it's usually just something craftable. So we can basic attack, swing our blade left and right. There's a roll mechanic, and there seems to be a limit on how much you can carry at one time. A lot of the crafting material can only be used at campfires to create throwing daggers, spears. You can cook some meat. You can do all sorts of things. We can also fix up our house if we ever find one. So I'm not sure I can get up there quite yet. There is an oxygen mechanic. But we can punish the little fish and get a bit of XP. Because they're not fighting back. Get some more bones. And those are primarily used to make the throwing daggers. And we're almost drowning. But we survived. Ooh, the toads are worth 2 XP. That's quite nice. Got a secret area with even more bones in it. And you can actually go left here. That's how you reach this area. So we didn't actually have to get up there. It was all part of the secret. Tall grass slows you down. They won't attack you while they're eating. Interesting. So we can distract the animals with food. In the top left, we got 3 bars of health. And our dinosaur friend Jerry, he's got 2 bars. But in typical Sonic fashion, Jerry is actually death immune. So if he loses his life, he'll just respawn a little bit later. And he'll just keep on fighting for you. But he can attack the other dinosaurs. Except for right now. Jerry, come on, man. Because he just watched us that entire time. Jerry's pretty lucky that he's our only friend. We can also heal our dinosaur by giving him meat, but I don't really see a point in that, since he'll respawn anyways. Ah, Jerry's heal attacks some of the fish, huh? The things that don't fight back. You gotta step it up, Jerry. And killing the toads. I mean, I guess, Jerry. I guess. I want you to go fight the big game though, Jerry. Be a big dinosaur and a little body. The torch area down there, if you have the fire, you can light the 2 stations and reveal a map of the area. But we don't have access to fire yet. B and A to roll jump. Nice, you get a lot of speed with this. Yeah, you get some good height off that too. So that's definitely the tech. Get 2 spears. We can also chuck these spears. But they seem to do a lot more damage. If you see under the XP, they also have a health bar. So eventually they're going to break. Can we throw the spear upward? Ah, we can. Can also use it as a platform. And you can pick up the spears when they're on the ground. That's pretty cool too. Use it as a ledge. This is very nice. And we got another secret area. With a jeep from what looks like Jurassic Park. But there was no survivors. And now we're kind of taking out Jerry's family. But these are filthy green dinosaurs. And Jerry's more of a regal chestnut brown. So I don't think these dinosaurs are related in any ways. We got up to this hidden area to the top. Got some pink herbs. That might be important. But roll jump is the way to go. Ooh, some big wasps. Our spear does a lot of damage. Just one tap that guy. And sometimes the innocent frogs, the scorpions, they'll actually attack you once you start attacking them. Oh my god, my family. My kid and best girl. She's using that spear mechanic that we just learned. With a bow and arrow. That's pretty cool. Alright, Jerry. We gotta go save our family. Well, my family. But I'll convince them to maybe adopt you. Or we'll eat you. Definitely one or the other. So this is the campfire. You can craft more spears. Light your spear on fire. Make some bone shards. Cooked meat. Medicine, deep breath, fire starter, antidote, poison, and a bone trap. Those are all locked. The bone shard does 2 damage and our spear does 3. So maybe our basic attack does 1. We could level up Jerry, but I don't want him to get a big head and get more HP, more speed, or a double jump. That's the one we're going to chase down. And make our roll into a dash. Breathe underwater longer. More club, spear, or shard damage. Those are all pretty good. We can carry more spears, more shards, more trap or healing. But just to humor Jerry, we can give him more health, more speed, more damage, and jump distance. Maybe in another life, Jerry. Maybe in another life. Ah, so we can burn the vines. And they just said we could craft a burner. So we can make a torch, which is a fancy name for a burner. But now the health of the spear is going to have a big effect, because it'll slowly burn and slowly lose life over time. So let's burn the vines. And I guess we're just kind of stuck here with our burning spear. Wonder if it does more damage too. Jerry, where were you, Jerry, man? We almost died. Jerry, why are you running at that wall? What did that wall do to you? Come on, man. So we ate some meat. And the water will extinguish our spears. So we can't actually ignite this vine, because the waterfall will extinguish it. But maybe we can relight it, and we can chuck it so fast that it won't have time to extinguish. We have been working out recently. Doing a lot more jogging. Alright, that did not work. I had a sliver of hope that that might work. But at least we know for sure now. So let's relight our torch, and go the upper route this time, just in case we're going to need it up there. And we actually do, nice. So we got some XP, and we can use those little stations to relight our spear if we need to. But let's light the grass. Are we going to burn the toad as well? Or is he fire immune? Seems like he is not doing okay. Jerry, you just watched that happen. So I don't want to hear anything about that. But let's do a flying stab. We did manage to light the grass on fire. And we could get back up there to carry the flame across. But maybe we won't need it. We can always come back. It's a waterfall to the left. And more thorns, so we couldn't get there anyways. So we couldn't have used the fire anyways. But we're back to fighting the raptor. And look at Jerry go. Jerry's helping out. We both took a lot of damage though. But I'm proud of you, Jerry. Now take out these guys too. Come on, Jerry. Jerry, are you okay? You taking a nap? Oh yeah, okay, you were taking a nap, I see. You know, I'd like to take a nap too, Jerry. But I gotta find this family first. So let's relight our spear, in case we need it. The sleeping creatures won't while you're sneaking. Won't wake while you're sneaking. And Jerry's taking a nap again. So let's try this again, and be sneaky this time. But he did not go back to sleep. Jerry, what did you do, Jerry? Come on, man. Yeah, he is definitely awake. And Jerry, you go take him out while I wait here. Alright, alright. Let's go see how we do. And we got destroyed. We had 2 HP as well. But that dinosaur just chomped us. But we reset the map and now he is sleeping. So Jerry, my guy, you just gotta be quiet this time. I know you love leaping at everything you see. But sometimes the answer's not always leaping. There's more to life, you know? Well, I think we're far enough away, we can start picking up speed. Oh, and Jerry actually showed us a secret down here. Good job, Jerry. There's also a bunch of wind blowing out of it. But this is where we were when our wife used the bow and arrow to get on the sledge up here. So there's a computer and a futuristic looking door. Interesting. This game's not just about dinosaurs. But let's try to catch up with our family. See how they're doing. We've got to be close. Oh my gosh, they waited for us. Nice. Got our kid back and the best girl. 128 XP. What more could you want? And now we gotta get back to the village. So we can drop or pick up our daughter. Not sure why we'd want to do that. I mean, to protect her, obviously. But we're kind of rolling into danger all the time. Yeah, but she does like going fast. So we'll keep up here for now. Found a map down here, as long as we get the torch. Fighting the raptors. She uses the bow and arrow. She's a lot better than Jerry. Not looking good for you, Jerry. But we'll have to see what happens when we get back to the village. So there's a big underwater section here. Get all the little fish. Let's go up to the left and circle around, because we're looking for a place to get some fire going. Because we need to burn these vines as well. But there's a waterfall to the left. I'm not sure we can actually burn that yet. It seemed like one of the locked items was flint and rock, so you could probably make a fire anywhere you wanted. But we don't have access to that yet. We haven't completed the circle, so we might find something. Ooh, that fish went into the wall. Yeah, definitely a secret area. We got some berries. Let's continue on to the left and see what we find. We've also got a decent amount of passive points to spend. Not sure we have enough for double jump yet, though. So this is the other side of the torch wall, and we needed fire for both sides. So this is just a locked off area for now. So let's head back to the middle. Go to the left. Oh, this is actually a different torch area. This is for the map, not the wall. And there's a campfire right here. Apparently I should have explored here first. But we can make a torch. Open the wall over here. There's a waterfall that blocks the rest of the area. But we can also get the map and see the entire area. And the little glowing star, that is us. But we know where to take the fire now. Reveal the other door on the left, past the waterfall, because we took the long way around. And we got a whole new section to explore with a dragonfly friend. Let's try that again, and this time we've unlocked a double jump. So let's keep our distance, and maybe our best girl can snipe it, or we could stab it from behind. But we got some grass here to burn. There's also a little raptor up there. Wouldn't mind if he burns. She was avoiding the flames in the corner. Clever girl. And look at our best girl. She just went ham on that. When the bow and arrow doesn't work, she starts whipping out the dagger. How come Jerry never uses any weapons? Could at least give Jerry a gun or something. Requires some herbs. I'm not sure we have the proper herbs. But our spear is almost completely burned out. So I might as well extinguish it. There was a flame section at the bottom left, but it was already behind a door. Hey, what up? I also like flame spears. Dude, what? Is she okay? Oh my gosh. I thought that was the last time we were ever going to see Best Girl. That was so traumatizing. It was just going to be me, my daughter, and freaking Jerry. And Jerry was going to have to step up a lot and be my new wife. And I don't think that's fair to Jerry or me. My gosh, Best Girl. Can't believe we almost lost her. And she also has a really cool bow. Jerry's got nothing like that. So we lost our spear though. Well, let's dive under the water and see what we can get. Still feel traumatized. I can't keep my eye off you, girl. Don't know what kind of shenanigans you're gonna get up to. You know we have a kid, right? I am not raising her alone. And I've already talked to Jerry. He knows what must be done. So the game feels a lot better with the double jump. Especially when you double jump with the roll, you just go flying. And get a lot of height and a lot of speed. So we need a flame to the right here. We could backtrack all the way to the start, but let's just keep moving forward. Because we might find a fireplace or somewhere to light our torch. The fireplaces are pretty unique in this game, because they save the game, but they also save the state. So if you only found so much of the map, if you crafted a spear, it'll all save exactly what you have, even with our one life here. And so that's a pretty unique feature, because it keeps your life, your crafting material, the stuff you have on you, all the same. So I actually like that quite a bit. So let's chuck the spear and burn the vines. And at this point, if we died, we'd have to re-burn these vines. But this was the path that we could have gone before that was blocked by thorns, going upwards. But now we've got an entire section to the right to explore. And we can always go back that route if we want to backtrack. The main time we're going to want to start backtracking is when we can bring fire with us. And not just from the campfires, but able to light it anywhere, at any time. That seems like a future unlock. They've got the bouncing mushrooms, similar to what they had in Hollow Knight. There are now swarms of insects. And our best girl is doing her best. We could have distracted them with some fruit, or just eat the fruit ourselves. But there was a sleeping raptor there. And now he's chasing our kid. Come on, Jerry. Gotta step up as the new wife. Seems like he's too big to fit back down here, though. So we're kind of safe in the nest. And Mama Bear destroyed it. Good job, girl. I always believed in you. Oh my gosh, there's another raptor. Jerry. Yeah, Jerry, step it up, Jerry. Ooh, we got some spear throws in there, too. We really stepped up as dad at that last fight. Right? Girls, right? So we're going to a whole new section now. So if we die, we'll respawn here. We're trying to get to the village. Ooh, this is the world map. Look how big this area is. But it looked like there was a village at the end of this map. So this is probably the last zone. And I've been pretty cheap, pretty greedy. I have not been eating my meat. Because you never know when you're going to be hungry. Oh, there's more raptors down here. There's 3 of them, and this is not good. But we're going to die here. Best girl. How are we not dead? There's one more raptor. Come on. Jerry. Jerry, you're doing a lot of jumps, but you're not jumping at them. Jerry, come on. It's alright, I got this. I was never actually scared. So we got 4 raw meat. And I think it's time to actually maybe eat some. The thing about raw meat, though, is it does poison you for a bit. But at least our daughter finds this hilarious. Because one of us better. But now that we have 2 life, we won't get one shot randomly. And hopefully we won't have to go through that raptor section ever again. Because all I saw was red and I just kept swinging. And somehow we made it through. There's another raptor here. There's so many raptors up here. And we threw our spear away. All the way over here. I'm not sure if you're even supposed to really be in this section. Because the only way we could get up here was with our double jump. This section as well, you can't actually reach it unless you double jump. There is a hidden section though, nice. With a mysterious sack of pink herbs, perfect. Sure, we'll use those eventually. I know you can use it for some antidotes and some medicine, but we can't make either of those yet. And this is a section here we can't get past. Thorns beyond a waterfall. Quite a few sections like that. You're definitely gonna have to backtrack. But it looks like we're traveling on the high road. With a pterodactyl? Come on, man. It's a good thing one of us has a ranged weapon. So I'll leave this to you, best girl. Almost. And there you go. Yeah, just had to scare him off. Because he's pretty far away now. And I think I'll leave us alone. But we got some more fruit. The fruit works just like the meat, so it'll heal you for 1. But it's not actually going to make you sick. So we're back to 1 again. That is not good. But we found a fireplace, and that is good. And so we got 4 points, and we've already upgraded the double jump. So let's increase our max health. Raise it to 4. And it'll also give us a free health. That's very nice. So let's upgrade the diving. We can dive for 35 seconds. And upgrade the club damage. Because we always have that. And we probably use that the most. Come on, best girl. And my daughter. Not like this. You guys can't keep scaring me like that. I think every time it's the end. And it's just going to be me and Jerry. And I don't think I can handle that. But it looks like we're about halfway to the village. And aliens are taking away the dinosaurs. What? Well, at least they were far away from us, I guess. But that is wild. Hey, it's my non-friendly friends. Yeah, screw you guys. They almost killed my wife. Ooh, we're pretty close to the village now. I really hope we can upgrade into some alien tech. That'd be awesome. Or get some big old spikes from the dinosaurs we defeat. That would be awesome. So we made it to the village. Hey, there's another girl here. But she's not best girl. You can hire them. That's pretty cool. Give you new skills. Ground slam. Stronger spears. Ooh, this is awesome. These are very spendy though. I only have 1 skill point. You can also upgrade the HUD, so they can have a spear or an herb station. And so you just get free stuff every single time you visit town. That is very nice. I like that a lot. That is a clever mechanic. And that's just one of the huts. See, we got this old man over here too. Ooh, he's the shaman. It only cost a fruit to hire him. This guy is so cheap. Although Jerry works for free. Which one's our hut? This guy's got a nice little flower patch over here. And I guess we can't hire these guys. Dude, what? They're riding on the pterodactyls? Burning down the village? Dude, we just got back here. Stealing our villagers? Dude, come on, man. Oh, man. Oh, and everybody's back alive, alright. So that's okay, it's a triggered event, I see. So if you go right, then they attack. Well, that is unfortunate. So I guess we have to escape now. Even though we just made it to the village. Through a big tribe of enemies. But I will do anything for my daughter. And maybe Jerry. There are just so many guys here. I kinda wish I could have picked up that guy's bow and arrow. But we didn't actually get anything from the village. But most of the stuff there we couldn't buy anyways. Find safety, so I guess we're safe now. But is the village okay? Let's drop down and check it out. It's no longer burning. But it's also no longer existent. Even the old man got taken out. This is not looking good. So we made back to the village. I got to safety. But probably the most important is we got our family back. And Jerry is still here. But Jerry is always here. So I hope you enjoyed. If you'd like to see more, let me know. But I enjoy these types of games a lot. So I'll see you later.